Hi, my name is Christian Huth, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about the history of Willow Springs International Raceway. We're a family-owned business. We have been running it as a family since 1963. It was built in '53. 10 years later, my grandfather came along and bought it. We've owned it since then. It's a pretty interesting story. He owned a muffler shop in Lancaster, had been kind of a traveling man his whole life, settled down in Lancaster and came out here and saw this racetrack, which was just a dirt mix track on the side of a mountain in the middle of nowhere. Tumbleweed city. They even made hay bales out of tumbleweeds. There were so many tumbleweeds out here. So these partners owned the track. They had some kind of a deal going on where they had a lawsuit, and my grandpa came along, and he was always looking for a new business, a new venture. He wasn't afraid to step into new adventures in his whole entire life. And so he came along and talked to these guys who happened to be out here and asked them if they were selling the place. They said yeah, and thought that, hey, we have a guy who can take all the liability off of our hands right now, and he won't be able to make it for 2 years out here. Let's sell it to him. We'll repossess it after he can't make the payments. And little did they know, my grandpa didn't fail at many things in his life, and ended up working it to where he got the track paved, leased it out to another I'd say management group for 10 years, let them help him out with the bills while we ran the Wisdom Pack Station up in Montana. In 1981, after he decided he wanted to take back control of Willow Springs, the lease was ending, we came back and took over management of Willow Springs International Raceway and have been running it as a family entity since 1981. Bill Huth being the sole owner of it, and his children, Stephanie, Gregory, Jamie, and Chris, being the managing partners. The next generation, we have myself and my sister running the place with my father as the managing partner. And Grandpa's passed away, so the years are flying by. But anyway, so we've had it since '81, and he decided to expand on the property and build about 7 other racetracks. And we do everything motorsports-wise out here that you can think of. We're sort of the Disneyland of motorsports, you could say. We do everything, every discipline, except Moto X. We don't do any Moto X just because of the water and dust out here, but we do everything out here, and it happens on the weekends out here. It's the most affordable thing you can do. If you're a car nut, spend $10 and you can camp out here for the weekend. Kids 8 and under are free. We have a restaurant, a bar. We always have some kind of action. If you come out on a weekday just to check it out, we normally don't even charge you. We always have some kind of cool cars at any given moment out here. You never know who you're going to find. And as long as they don't care, we let the public come out and just interact and check it out. There are some of our customers who don't appreciate that and don't want that, so we take the opportunity to let you know to stay away from them. But as long as they don't care, the public can come interact with our customers out here at Willow Springs International Raceway 7 days a week. On the weekends, it's usually $10 for the weekend. Kids 8 and under are free. Great restaurant, the Paddock Diner, gift shop, all kinds of stuff out here. Come on out and check us out.